Alright, so this is why I decided to use Trello instead of Teamzy. I had already been using Trello to manage multiple projects that I do, and so I want to just continue to use one platform. I didn't want to hop from one place to take care of one thing, another place to take care of something else. It was really important for me to just be in one place, or at least streamline the places that I have to be at as much as possible. So on the screen right now you have, this is what I call my contacts board for Trello. I keep a master list, and this is a list of my Facebook friends, friends on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever social media platform you have. I keep them all here so I know where they're at. For each month I have the daily tracker. Because I am always on the move, on the go, I have the Trello downloaded the app onto all my devices. So it doesn't matter which device I'm on, I can update it on the go. If I'm standing in the grocery store, no matter what, I always have it. I don't have to wait till I get back to pen and paper at my desk, or forget who I talked to, or scroll through my messages on Facebook to see who I had conversations with. So I'll show you how I use it. So basically, the same way you would upload all of your contacts to Teamzy, you would upload them to Trello. And you would create a list, and then each person's name would become a card. Like, these are actual people, and these are just testers that we're going to mess with today, so you can see exactly how I use it. Alright, so the first thing I do is I typically scroll through Facebook, and I go to the bottom of my friends list, because those are the people that I talk to the least. So I go right to my friends list, go to the bottom, because those are the people that I have the least amount of contact with. If I don't already have them on this master list here, then I just simply add their name, just like you would on Teamzy. But here's how I manage and track where I'm at with everyone. So I have them open. Let's go ahead and change this person's name to Amy. And let's say Amy has 4 kids. She's a nurse. She lives in Texas. Let's see, what else can we say? Likes nature. These are all just kind of reminders that I put in there, so that just kind of jog my memory of the things that she likes, so I don't have to scroll through her Facebook page. It's there to remind me. And that description kind of stays there. At some point, I might, not sure, you can actually kind of copy paste an image into this, and your first image will actually be your header. So I might at some point do that, not now. The name is good enough for now, and the description with the reminders is good. But the most important part of this is to do the labels. So you can see, for my labels, I have initial connection. So after we become friends, it's important to make that initial connection. I try to make it within a week or two. Once I do that, I just simply hit initial connection, and then I go to due date. So today is the 20th, so I would go to the, let me move myself over. I would go to the 27th and save it, and this is synced to my Google Calendar. So when I open my Google Calendar, I know that this is somebody that I need to follow up with. When I do follow up with them, here's that due date. I do get a notice, and then I go to my labels again, and I see I've already started. So here's my initial connection. So the next thing I'm going to do is work on my form. I don't like cold calling, cold invites, things like that. I generally want to know who I'm talking to and dealing with and things like that. So I do make a serious effort to do the form, and if they seem cool, then I invite them to a free event. I have one general all-inclusive I guess health and nutrition accountability club, and so I put everybody into that that group, because that's kind of my warm market. So I turn anyone that's a friend or a follower or whatever into my warm market by being in this group, and I expose them to kind of the Beachbody mindset, doing personal development, working on nutrition, working on fitness. So they're already familiar with hearing certain slang, about PD, every day and things like that. And then the other thing I want to track is, did they say yes to a free event? So whether it was a 7-day, clean eating, or, fun exercise, or whatever else. Did they say yes? But more importantly, did they participate? Because then it's going to become my really warm market. And those are the people that I tend to focus a little bit more time on for that conversion. The next thing that I do as I'm walking them through kind of this progression to ultimately become a business builder coach. That's my goal. Not everybody will be that, but that is my goal. So here's my progression. So after they're in my general group and they've participated in a free event, it's a little bit backwards because they do it in alphabetical order. I do my step 1 invite. And we all know that sometimes that takes 3 or 4 days for people to respond, or they just don't know what to say or anything like that. And I just touch bases with them until we're ready to go into that bridge. And then I take it to step 2, step 3. Step 4 is when we're talking about the program. So I have the program and the shake. I would really like to streamline it so this is all one conversation, whether it's video chat, FaceTime, whatever else. But we can get it done at one time, because it does kind of linger if you do it via Messenger. So I like to try to invite everyone to a 6-day Shake It Off. Here's the thing. I believe that there's more than enough. The abundance is there. That doesn't mean I'm just going to sit back and relax, but that does mean that I don't have to pressure anybody into doing it. I'll lead by example. I'll offer them the 6-day Shake It Off. Sometimes when the conversation comes up about the 6-day Shake It Off, which is just my 6-day challenge, then what I'll do is see if they're interested in doing, a full month. Let them know the pros and cons of both. If you do the 6-day, it costs you this, but if you do the full month, it costs you this, and there's a bottom of the bag guarantee. Sometimes it's just about club membership. And then you have the actual full paying challenger. Once they've reached that stage, then I want to make sure that I'm doing recognitions and shout outs. And this is, as they're participating as a customer or a challenger. And the next stage is to do a business backstage pass. They did a really great job in participating. They were excited. So I'm going to invite them to see, what it is I do as a coach, and maybe they want to do it too. The next thing I do is our coaching team is Team No BS, so they get invited to that, and that's where we start exposing them to training material, how to really participate and engage, and then we start pushing, for advancement, for business builder. Not everybody's going to want to do this. It just depends on where they're at. Again, you can put calendar dates on there. So let's say they're going to do a push to Emerald. I'm going to put a due date on that push to Emerald for them for the next month. So I'll give them a month. And now they have that due date on there. Let's say they want to keep going Emerald to Diamond. I can go in and change that. Okay? Too easy. The other way I use this, and let me just kind of show you really quickly how you can, what it would look like. So you've done your initial, your form. You've invited to free event. They're in your group. They're really actively participating for that person. maybe the next person you only got here and conversation's going great. You want to make sure you follow up. Maybe it's not a good time for them. And you want to do, a couple of weeks. So now I know to give myself a couple of weeks. That's when I follow up with them. And I can refer right to my calendar to follow up with them. All right, so that's kind of how that works. Let me show you what it looks like when somebody has gone through the whole gambit. This way I know if we've missed anything, if we didn't get to something, if we didn't do something. I can go through and say, oh wait, we're not all there. We don't have everything that we need. That's what it looks like completely done. That's somebody that's walked through and they're now a business builder, pushing their way to diamond or whatever. The other way this is really great is you can use it for your business activity tracker. You simply make a to-do list here, like this, and you title it whatever you want. I title this one Daily Power Hour. And then I put in all the things that I need to be doing in my power hour every single day. What I like about this is, let's say, I finished this. I can do a quick glance. Let's say it's 8 o'clock at night and I'm exhausted. And here I am, and I'm only halfway done. I know I need to get back up, get those things finished. And you just simply copy paste. I have another Trello video that shows you how to duplicate these calendars, duplicate the master contact list. But I hope this helps. It was a great alternative to Teamzy. I just wasn't feeling paying an extra $30 a month for something that I could do for free on a platform that I'm already using. So if you're a Beachbody coach or in direct sales and you need a system, a funnel system, you need a business activity tracker, I highly recommend Trello, only because, well, one, it's free, two, it's versatile, every platform you can think of, cell phone, tablet, and laptop.